Hello internets, Jesus loves you. My name's Cody and this is the Christian News Show we do every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday with geeksundergrace.com. And the first thing I want to talk about today is selfies. The reason being because this year, selfies have killed more people than sharks. That's terrifying. Do you know how many selfies I take? I'm risking my life for you guys. Though not as much as others, because the people that are actually dying from trying to take a selfie are doing so in really dangerous locations. Like deciding that you're gonna climb to the top of a bridge and then take a picture, probably not the best idea in the world. Like starting with the climbing the bridge part. So I don't know, that's a thing that you could be terrified about for the rest of your life. Also something in the news you should probably know about, the Pope is visiting the States right now. I'm not Catholic, so it's just kind of like, all right, cool. But I have always said that things that happen in the Catholic Church seem to trickle down into the other denominations, so always should keep an open eye. And that's all I really have on that. Like, he's a cool dude, and I'm sure that DC is on lockdown right now. Going on, we get to talk a little bit about history, and you know that I love history. Reports are saying that archaeologists have found the home of Goliath. The city of Gath comes up in the Bible multiple times, but the story of David and Goliath is probably the biggest one. And as always, the really cool stuff is that this city is very well described in the Bible. Like the massive gates and fortitude are all there. And as seen in the Bible, it's very obvious that this city has changed hands multiple times. Now, obviously, little things like this always reinforce my faith just a little bit, but it should be mentioned that this doesn't prove anything. There is a lot of evidence pointing to the Bible being true, especially the New Testament. But bringing this to an atheist eye, they're going to point out Homer's Odyssey had a lot to do with history, and there were historical facts in that book, but it was obviously fictional. Over my few years of being Christian, I've come to the realization that you can't prove God anyway except through your own personal experiences. I know a lot of people have a hard time with this, but if God made it perfectly clear that he was alive, that relationship that we have now could not be there. People would worship him out of fear and not love, and that completely defeats the purpose. But from that, we go to the final story of the day, and our final story of the day has to do with Boko Haram. Over a dozen women and children have been rescued from Boko Haram. These are not part of the 219 Bring Back Our Girls campaign girls. And so it's a small victory. I almost didn't talk about it, but you have to think these are real people. I mean, who knows what kind of suffering they've been going through. And so I think because of that, it's definitely worth rejoicing in. That being said, as always, continue your prayers out to the Middle East, everyone being affected by ISIS and Boko Haram and everything else. And so, I mean, if we could save 12 people, I know that's not enough, but it's a lot, and I think it's worth taking the victory. We, as the world, have a long ways to go. And that's where we're gonna end today's show. Question of the day is gonna go back to selfies being worse than sharks. What is your worst fear? For me, it's porcelain dolls. I don't know why. They're just creepy. Their eyes, like, I don't think they're gonna come to life or anything. It's just the fact that they stare at you no matter where you go in the room. It's weird, but I want to know what you guys have to say, so please leave a comment in the comment section below with your answer, obviously, on that or anything that I talked about today. Also, make sure you check out geeksundergrace.com for more geeky content. My name is Cody Armour, bringing you Christian news in a not-so-boring kind of way every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. In closing, let the haters hate, let the Christians pray. To everybody like, subscribe. I will see you later, and God bless.